Good morning, everyone. Welcome back again to my channel Excel A to Z, VBA, and macros dashboards. Okay, so today we will have a look at some of the very commonly used, functions in Excel. These are very common functions and a day-to-day for use for day-to-day activities. Okay, so you can use this if you're a regular Excel user, and if you need these kind of formulas to accomplish your job. Okay, so I'll give you the what we'll be covering. We'll cover count if, sum if, product, sum, min, max, today, now, count, Roman, trim, upper, lower, proper, repeat, round, concatenate, concat, len, average, sum, product, code, right, left, mid, rank, large, and small. Okay, now these are all you must be familiar. Those who are already on the advanced level of Excel, they'll be very familiar with this, but these are again um, formulas which are functions which are pretty much used on a regular basis by beginners, and it's very handy for day-to-day work. Okay, so let me just go back to my Excel worksheet. Here I have the datas that I have populated here, and let me uh, go through it step by step and show you how we can go ahead and you know uh, to accomplish this job. Okay, so first the function is count if, and let's see what count if does. I have a set of number here. So what the number does is it counts the you number of repetitions for a given criteria. For example, let me just go ahead and put in the formula here: COUNTIF, count if. You see, it's asking for a range and a criteria. So what it does is it counts the a number of times a number is repeated here. Okay, and for that it needs a criteria range, and this is where the criteria range. So I've put in a comment here. So enter any number between in the enter any number from column A. Okay, so it has to be in the column A, otherwise it will not work here. uh, Obviously we can make it much more dynamic, but this is a very basic tutorial on Excel. Okay, so what we'll do is we will go ahead and do a count if it's asking for a range, so we'll choose the range here, comma. What is asking? It's asking for a criteria, and the criteria is here. Okay, and this is in the range. You see 60 is in the range. Okay, so we got only 160 here. Okay, so let's change it to something like a 20, which is on the range. We have got 320s. Change it to 40. Okay, we got only 140. Next is 45, 145, 50. Let's see how many 50s we have got. Okay, we got 350s. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's correct. Then 55. Okay, 1 occurrence. 60, of course, is 1 occurrence. So this pretty much how the formula works. Let's put in 20 here, and we see we have got 1, 2, and there should be one more 20 here. Yeah, 3 counts where 3 times where 20 has been repeated here. Okay, so this is how we can go about counting the using the countif function. Now the countif function can also be used in case of text function, text values, or rather not text values, the alphabets. Okay, so Let's say we will use here again countif. The countif is asking for a range. I'll have to put in a range here. Select the range, and it is asking for a criteria. Again, the criteria I've chosen arbitrarily as f here, which is occurring only once. Okay, so let me choose a here. A is here 3 times. Let me just filter it and see. A is here 3 times. Okay, that's correct. So we got the correct answer. B, sorry, my bad. B is here 2 times. C 2 times. Okay. F will be 1. F. Do we have a D? D, yes, we have a D here. D is appearing only once. Okay, so if we see, even if we change the case here, it doesn't matter really. Okay, so it will still count. Okay, so it's not case sensitive at all. What else? D, E. Let's see how many E's we have got. 1 E, F, single F, E, F, A and C are repeated. We have already tested A and C. So that's pretty much it. This is how you can use the countif formula just to count the number of times a particular alphabet or a particular number has been repeated in a series, in a column. Okay. Now what we do is the sum if function. Look at the sum if function. Again, we will need a criteria range, and this would again have to come from this range only. Okay. So let's see how we can go about and accomplish this task. Is equal to sum if. It's asking for a sum if. I will go into sum ifs and countifs later on, but in a later video. Okay, but sum if is asking for a range, so I'll put in the range here, and it is asking for a criteria. So the criteria is, let's say, 20. So it is summing up all the 20s in this particular case. Okay, so how many 20s have we got here? Let's see, just for the sake, we have got 3 20s here. Okay, so 320 makes it 60. Okay, fine. So what else? Let's say 40 is only 140, 45, 145, 50. Okay, 50, it has, I think we have got 350s here, right? This is a replication of the first data. So let me just double check if we are getting the correct result. 350s, which makes it 150, adding up. What else? 50, after 50 we got 55. Okay, the sum if it would become 55, because only 150, and then 60. Okay, 60 is again a single occurrence, so it will take in 60. Now let us look at what I promised was the product function. Okay, so what is the product function? Basically, it's nothing. It's used to multiply multiply numbers basically. So my bad. So we'll use here the function product, product. And these are the two numbers, so it should come to 36. 6 into 6 is 36. Okay, same thing if we do here, product, and we'll choose the numbers that we need to multiply. 252. So 6 into 6 into 7, Okay, 6 6 are 36. All we need to do here is multiply this by 7 and see. Okay, okay, 252. So this is correct. Okay, so let me retain the answer. Yes. Now we have a small sum function. I don't think anybody would require a detailed explanation on this. Mm, but I've seen a lot of people do some hard type coding here. For example, if you want a sum here or a total here, what I've seen people doing is is equal to, let's say, 20 plus 10 plus 10 plus 7 plus 100 plus 150 plus 10 plus 15 plus 200 plus 100. Okay, so they basically hard coding this thing. Instead of giving a cell reference, they are hard coding this thing. The total coming is to 622. Let's just cross check. Some Just go ahead and put this 622. See, the calculation is okay. I mean, this is okay. It gives us the same result. Okay, but if we use the sum function, then what changes here is we have a function here also. Okay, but it is hard coded. See, if I change the value of the first cell from 20 to 200. Okay, see, the my total changes to 802, whereas if I do a hard coding and add numbers like this, the first will remain to 20 only. It will not change to something like a 200. So I'll go back to my original formula, original value of 20. Now we need to choose the price. Now there is again a shortcut for this function, which is alt equal to. Alt equal to will give you the sum function here. Okay, so it is the same thing here. Okay, so this is how we can use the sum function. It's highly recommended that you do not ever use this kind of a formula to or this kind of an approach to sum up a total. Always use a function, built-in function like sum or auto sum, which is alt alt equal to is equal to alt plus equal to, and then we get the results here. Okay, so that's the sum function. Now the max is a very popular function. Anybody, all of you should be aware of this. Max returns the maximum number that is in an array. So we'll choose the max, max, and let's close the bracket. We get the highest number in the field in the series. Okay, 956 is the highest one. Okay, and min is again the reverse opposite of that. Min, we will choose here the series, close it. 103, I believe 103 is the lowest. Yeah, 103 is the lowest. Okay, now we will look at something like the today function. Okay, now what does the today function do? It just returns it's a dynamic function. It just returns the today's date. Okay, so let's say TODAY. So you see it's returning the today's date, which is 11th of February 24. Okay, and remember this thing, if we save this and open file and open this again tomorrow, this will take the system date, because tomorrow will become 12th and this will show as 12th February 24. Okay, so this is also a dynamic function, and the date is taken from the system date which is stored in the BIOS. Okay, now what is the difference between today and the now function? Now function will give you I'll just show you how it works out. Now function will just close and open parenthesis. It gives you the date and the time also. Okay, so it's when at the time of recording this video, it's 11th February 24, and the time is 10:06 a.m. in the morning. Okay, good. So now and today. Okay, these are also very dynamic functions. So once you click on refresh or change this, I mean the time will automatically change. I mean it hasn't yet. Let me see. It's still 10:06. 10:06. What's the time now? So once it's changed to 10:07, let's see what happens. Equal to now. Now. See, it's changed from, it's taking the system date basically. Okay, so, no, sorry, the system time. Okay. So that's a pretty versatile function also in terms of if you're doing a particular job and you want the timestamp to be there. Okay, you can of course since this is a dynamic function and it will get updated automatically, you can use this function while you are doing a particular task, and you just do is copy and sorry, my bad, you'll just do a copy, and if you copy paste this, then the date stamp remains here. Okay, so the date stamp remains here, and that is it showcases when you have worked on that particular task. So count and count a. Now look at this a series of numbers and series of alphabets here, and it's alphanumeric basically, or no, sorry, all alphabets. I can put in an alphanumeric number also, doesn't matter because it will count everything. You see, whenever I'm making any changes here in any of the cell, this time will keep on changing. So keep a track of that, because if the time changes from 10:08, it's 10 a.m. and 8 10 a.m. 8 minutes. Okay, so if I make any changes, this will keep on updating. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and do a count formula here. COUNT, basic formula. We'll choose the range here and close it. So it will give us a, see, it's again changed to 110.9. It gives us a count of 7. How many numbers do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, that's it. It's not taking the, it will not count the blank fields here. Okay. The same case goes with the count A. Count A. We will do a COUNTA. Count A. We will choose the range again. Close parenthesis. Got 7 here. Okay. So it's taking both alphanumeric and numeric 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remove one of this, okay, and we're back to 7. Back to 7. So I hope you are following this. Now we have the numbers here, and we next function that I promised that I'll be showing you is the Roman one. Okay, so this has been covered. Okay, so that's covered. Roman. Now what is Roman number? Nothing. There's a formula there. You just need to type that in, ROMAN, and it will convert your original number to a Roman number. That's it. I've given you 1 to 10. If required, I can put in more numbers here. Okay. So this is basically converting normal numbers to Roman numbers. Now stream function. Okay, Roman covered. Trim. What does stream function do? What's the, see, sometimes it happens that when we are extracting data from other sources, the data doesn't come in the same format, or rather it comes up with a lot of extra spaces, unrequired spaces, and we need to make present the data in such a way that the spaces are not there, the extra spaces, the normal sentence gaps would remain, but not the extra spaces. So let me just go ahead and quickly do a trim function here. Trim, and I'll choose the cell here, nothing else to do. See, my name is Sudipto Roy. Okay, so only one space between each character, whereas where we had multiple spaces in this first line. Sudipto Roy, then there is a big space here, is my name. Let me do this also. Trim. Sudipto Roy is my name. Okay. Now uppercase, lowercase, and proper case. Okay. So this is a the case where we have a list of names here. Okay, these are all familiar names, my colleagues or friends. Okay, and we need to change this to uppercase. So what we'll do here is simply uppercase means capital letters basically. So we will do here is U P U P P upper. That's it. Very basic functions, but unless you practice this again, I mean, you're prone to getting prone to forget these formulas, or apply it in a much more efficient way. Converting it into a lowercase would again become a LOWER, lower. Okay, I'll choose the same here one which I have converted earlier, and there we have it. Everything's got converted to lowercase. Proper case. Now what is the proper case here? You see Sudipto Roy is in lowercase. Anirban Mazumdar, R here is capitalized. Ravi Chachu, Santanu Sarkar, okay, Subra Sen, okay, Siddharth Bayanwala, the W is capitalized here. Okay, Ankita Das is small in lowercase. Saurabh Das in lowercase. Okay, let me just go ahead and put in a proper function here. This will give us PROPER. Okay, proper case. So this will give us exactly how the name should start basically, with a capitalized first name and a capitalized last name. Okay, so you see the extra R in Mazumdar has been converted to a lowercase, and the M has been converted into a uppercase. In case of Siddharth Painwala, W here was in uppercase. This has been converted to lowercase. Okay. Now repeat function, REPT. This is not not a very commonly used function, but then it's pretty useful to some extent if we want to draw a kind of a chart or something. Okay, basically it shows the how many times number can be repeated. Okay, or repeats itself depending upon this here. I want this a particular number to be repeated 10 times, 12 times, 5 times, 25 times, 40 times, 45 4 times, 55 times, and so on and so forth. So what we'll do here, we'll just go ahead and create a short kind of chart, okay, with the repeat function REPT. Okay, so it's asking for the text here. Now what is the text here? Now the text here is something which we can arbitrarily use, but for this purpose I'll be using this one here. Okay, this character. So this will be repeated 10 times here. My god. Repeat T. It's changed the layout actually. And oh, okay, choose the number of times it is repeated. Okay, see, we've got a nice little chart here which shows the uh, number of times this particular character, this particular dash, okay, horizontal line has been repeated. Okay, so that's pretty much it about the repeat function, rept. Not much of a difficult thing, but you can accomplish, always tweak a formula to use it in a different way. Okay, round, okay, round up, round down, there's a lot of things here, but what my basic concept here is to, let's say I want to round this number to only two decimal digits. Okay, so what we will do is round, round, oh my god, nt round, again round. This is actually a new keyboard, so I'm getting a lot of issues here. Okay, and the number of decimal digits that we need is 2, so I'll put in 2 here and click on close the parenthesis. See, 10.02, 11.11, now 10.11 here. See it, this one is rounding off basically. See, it's 10.109, so 9 becomes 1 here. It converts it to the largest next largest number. 16.565, 7 becomes again here, this 5 will become 6, 16.66, 15.22. So we're good. Good. So this is how the round function one works. See, so first we do is a round, we choose the number, and then we, after a comma, we put in the number of decimal places that we want in our final result. Okay, now concatenate and concat, these are the two functions that we are going to look at. Okay, Roman trim is gone, upper lower, I think I've covered that also. Upper lower proper, repeat, round. Okay, concat and concatenate. Okay, concat. Now see, when concatenate and concatenate is basically the this gives us basically the same results, but the difference is that concatenate is a legacy function for Excel 365 onwards, because we can use the concat functions for the later versions of Excels. Okay, previously we used to use concatenate. So concatenate and concat would work the same way. It's only the version of Excel that you're using which differs. Okay, so we will write here concatenate, CONCATI is equal to C. You see here, so whenever you see something like a yellow mark here, okay, concatenate and concat, both are there. Okay, so concatenate, if you see here, it's a yellow mark, it means it's a legacy formula. It's still supported on this platform, on this version of Excel, which is Excel 2021, but it's a legacy function because we have got a newer function here which is concat with. Okay, so we'll use the concatenate function. Okay, we'll use the first text here. Now we need a proper name, so we will go ahead and put a space here. Again we will use concatenate the next name here, comma, within brackets we'll put a space here. Again we will use the third name and put in a third name. That's it. Okay. So we got it correctly here. Okay. The same thing with concat also. You see, concat is the latest version of the function. Okay, let me just go back. See, there is no yellow mark here, yellow sign here. So this is the latest formula that we're using. It's again asking for a text, so we'll use the text here. Okay, but what we can do is we can do a comma and again a comma and a comma, and it will give us the name, but it will not give us the spaces between the first name, middle name, and the last name. So that's the reason why we need to go ahead and kind of put in a space here. So what I'll do is here I'll just go ahead and put in quickly a small space here, comma, my bad, comma. That's pretty much it. Okay, so it gives us the same formula, but one concatenate, one is a legacy formula, and the concat is the current formula. Len returns us the length of the number that is there that has been entered in this range of numbers. Okay, so len, useful formula later on. When you go into complex formulas, okay, and data validation, that kind of things, len function becomes very useful. Okay, len, just choose this number, press comma, that's it. So let me just give a small number, 182 10 digits. Okay, so we're good. So this is how we can go out and find out the length of a particular number of numbers. Okay, particular numbers which has been given to us. Average, pretty much very much same, very easy formula, but required on a regular basis for daily MIS users. Okay, average, okay, 180, that's it. So I've seen some people doing it this way also, which is not exactly wrong. Okay, but I'd prefer doing it this way. So what they do sometimes is sum up the numbers, okay, and then divided it by the count of the numbers. The count of the numbers. So we'll get the pretty much the same results, but this is basically sum divided by count is average. Okay. Okay, so there are other functions also, average if, count if, sum ifs, average ifs. So we'll go into all this later on as my channel grows. Okay, so what all we have covered here till now: concatenate, yes, this is done, concat done, length done, len function done, average, okay, we have done. Left with a few more. Sum product, very useful function. I mean, this one is a very simple example of the product, or of the strength of the sum product function, which can be used in numerous scenarios. Okay, so what this will do is it will calculate the total for all these items sold. Okay, it will multiply the quantity and the price, and it will give us the total amount that we should be invoicing it, if a particular person is, for example, buying this whole set of thing. Okay, or if this has been sold by a particular store for the whole day. Okay, so we'll do here is a sum product. sum product. Now it's asking for array 1. Array 1 will be our price, sorry, quantity, comma, array 2 will be our price of these products, and we get the total sales, okay, or the total amount of sales. Let's verify it. It's not difficult. So we will, quantity into price will give us the value. Okay, I'll just remove this one. I'll do an sum here. You see, so matching. Okay, so no need to multiply it here, and then again sum here. Sum product does the same thing for us in a much cooler fashion. Code. Now this is a rarely used function, and most of us don't usually use unless we are in dire need of it. Okay, but from my research, what I could find out, this is the text for which we want the code for the first character here. Okay, Excel uses the standard and ANSI character sets to return the numeric code for the numbers here. So if I given here a alphabet, let's say, okay, so it will give me the ANSI ANSI code for that one, okay, that particular alphabet. Okay, so all I need to do here is write code. This is very useful in VBA also, because sometimes what happens is that, let me see if there is anything else required here, equal to code text C65. So the capitalized A stands is 65, whereas the small case a is 97. Okay, so this is where you see the concept is, the function is very easy. I mean, it gives you the ANSI character also, but you have to understand that why are some of the functions case sensitive and why are some of the functions not case sensitive. Excel is built in such a way that it will take into consideration not whether you're putting in a capital one or a small case one, the small case a, but it will consider this ANSI value, okay, while doing the calculations. Okay, so some formulas are not case sensitive, whereas the others are. Okay, so I'll just go ahead, sorry, my bad, I'll just go ahead and copy paste here. Again, you see the capitalized Z is 90, whereas the lowercase z is 122. Okay, so code, sum product, and code done. Okay, hope this is going to be helpful for you in your daily life. Okay, daily work, and make it much more easier. Little bits and pieces of information which might appear to be, very simple, but once you start applying it, you will find this very useful. Okay, okay, now right and left. Right, okay, right is what it gives you the desired number of characters extracted from the right side of the number set of the number that has been given, for example. Okay, so we will put in here right, RIGHT, right. Now it asking for a text and the number of characters. See, characters. Okay, so let's say return 3 characters from the left, from the right, sorry. So it will return us 346. 346. This is the last 3 digits for this one, right. Left, okay, it does the opposite of what right does. Okay, so it will fetch me the numbers from the left hand side of the number that has been given here, the number of characters that has been given, yeah, here. Okay, so left left, and then let's put in 4 here. See how much do we get. 1 1523. 1523. 1523 is perfectly correct. So it's fetching the four numbers, four characters of this 152364 46 number that has been written here. Okay. Now the meet function. This is a bit complicated than the left and the right functions because it asks. Let's have a look at the structure of the function once. See, it's asking for a text, it's asking for a start number and the number of characters. Okay. So here in this case, let me see how we can go about and do it. So let's say I want three characters or four characters after this dash here. Okay. So what I'll do is the dash is on the 1, 2, 3, 4. So the starting character is fourth, fifth. Okay. So mid day, this is the text. Start number will be 5 because we are starting from 1, 2, 3, 4 is the dash and fifth is the 3, and the number of characters, let's say I put in 4 here. So what do I get? 3460. 3460, correct. Now suppose I want this whole set of numbers, this whole bunch of number to the right of the dash that we have given here. It's a trick that I think would work. Let me see. Mid, we'll again choose the text, we'll choose the start number as 5 and we'll put in here an arbitrarily big number. Okay, see, we got 346001103. 346001103. So this is an arbitrary trick that I have learned. Okay, you can put in anything. I think 222 will also work. Let me just check out. This will also work. Okay, so this is the way you can sometimes manipulate functions or formulas in Excel to get the desired result or desired result that you require from Excel. Okay, now rank function. What does rank function suggest? So we have got a list of names here and the marks that have been obtained here, or that they have obtained. Now what is the rank of this person, or how do we rank them? Okay, so let's just have a look at the rank function syntax first. rank. Okay, rank. Okay, the number. Where did I put this? Rank number comma, and the reference number is also going to be this one only, and we will just leave it at that. So if we have a good look at this, just give me a moment, something went wrong here. My bad, I did not fix the range. Okay, rank number comma range. This we need to fix. You see here. So the guy who has got the highest number of marks is ranked as first. Okay. Second is 75 is the second highest, so his rank is 2. 70 is third highest, rank is 3. 65 fourth highest, rank is 4, and 50 is the fifth ranked. Okay, sorry. So I hope you understood this one. Okay, how it working. If not, you can always go to, put in your comments on my YouTube video, and I will definitely get back to you regarding this for any kind of queries that you have regarding these functions. Now, let's have a look at these large and small functions. Okay, what are these functions? Large and small returns us again obviously the highest minimum and the maximum number just in case of max and mean. But suppose I want the first uh, student with highest first largest number. Largest number. Okay, let me phrase it this way: STSTUDENT with ST. Okay, we just go ahead and student with the highest number, and then again student with the second highest number, then again student with the, let's say, third highest number. I'm so bad at typing. Third highest, second, second highest number, student with the third highest number, third highest number. Okay, now similarly from here, if we say, let's say, student with the lowest number, student with the second lowest number, and student with the third lowest number. God, I've got lowest number, third lowest number again. Just make small cosmetic changes here and there, and just remove this for student with second lowest number, student with third. Okay, so let's go about doing this now. So we will put in here large, since we are finding out the highest number, LARGE. We'll choose the numbers here, and oh my god, what did I do? Choosing the array here. fix it, and criteria is 1 because this we want the student with the highest number. Okay, so let's see if 90 is the highest number here. I'll just put in a student. Okay, 90 is the highest and 50 is the lowest. Okay, so we're good to go here, but all we need to do is change the sequence from first to second and change the sequence from second to third. That's it. See, 90 is the highest number here, 88 is the 89 is the second highest number, and 88 is the third highest number. Let's apply this with a small one, small formula. Small formula. Okay, we'll choose the array here, fix it, and we will choose k as the first one. Okay, I'll just copy paste this and change the second one to 2, second one to 2, and the third one to 3. Okay, so 50 was the lowest number. Okay. 65. Okay, the second lowest number was the 65, and 70 was the third lowest number. Okay, so this is how we can find out the solution for, or use the large and the small function. Very rarely used nowadays, but this gives us a very good insight into rankings, and the finding out the first, second, third, or fourth highest or the lowest numbers. Okay, so I hope this video has been helpful. We have been able to cover a lot of easy, but not easy, I would say. A lot of simple but regularly used formulas. Okay, so we have used count if, sum if, product, sum, min, max, today, now, count, Roman, trim, upper, lower, proper, rept, round, concatenate and concat, len, average, sum, product, code, right, left, mid, rank, large and small. Okay, hope this video hope you like this video, and this would be useful for you for your work and for your learning purpose also. If you like this video, do please subscribe to my YouTube channel and press on the bell icon and give the thumbs up. Okay, thank you for watching this video again, and have a great day. Bye bye, take care.